Oh shit! It's eating my diction. How's it going, guys? So I've got an FAL gameplay for Modern Warfare 2, and it's not very good. And I mean that score-wise, it's not very good. I mean, I go positive, but just barely, and it's not terribly. It's not a boasting score, I guess you would say. But the gameplay is fun and it's interesting, and it's worth watching. And it got me thinking after I recorded this, and I was like considering uploading it. I was considering deleting it first. I was like, oh wait, because this goes all the way back to when I was first starting commentating. I'm not really serious here, but I'm just kind of like telling some YouTube stories, I guess. I had like 18 subs, and I was gaming with Ricky Chops and one of his subscribers. And he was like, hey, do you have a channel? I'm like, yeah, and I gave him the link and everything. He's like watching my stuff. He's like, so what's your standard? And I said, what? What do you mean? He's like, well, your standard for gameplay. Like, seananners doesn't post anything unless if he gets more than 4 deaths or something like that, something crazy like that. And I was like, well, I never really thought of it. And then from then on, I kind of, like, I didn't really decide, but it's just kind of something I've done, is that I try to post gameplays where I get less than 10 deaths, because less than 4 is just retarded for me. I'm not that good. The one thing I am good at in Call of Duty is dying. I can do that all the time. I'm so good at that. They should give me awards or some shit. But for the last 8 months, since I've been doing this, every time I post a COD gameplay or I record one, I make sure that I get less than 10 deaths, and, at least twice as many kills if I can. And it wasn't until I got this gameplay, which I thought was I had fun playing it, and I get some crazy kills in this with the FAL, which most people might think that I have a modded controller. I'm just really good at flicking my fingers back and forth. That's all it really takes. But I was thinking, why do I give a shit about that? Why does that matter to me? I have established on my channel from the very beginning that it's about entertainment and, jokes and humor and being funny, and the gameplay is always secondary, unless I'm doing something very, very intrinsically involved with the game, kind of like the Dead Island or the LA Noire video I put out a couple months ago. But everything else is the gameplay is just there for you to watch it, and I started wondering, like, why the fuck do I give a shit what my score is? I'm not MLG. I don't play game battles. I'm not proud of the way I game, Like, it's not a source of pride for me. I do this to have fun. And I do the videos to have fun too. So, and I just kind of like, it kind of like hit me a little bit. I was like, I didn't even care about that, but it was like a rule I followed that I made up for myself, And, like, I never really questioned it. I was just like, nope, it's better this way. People will prefer to watch this if I do, like, at least decently in this game. They're not going to want to watch me do just okay. Which isn't true. You guys have already told me that countless times, that you don't give a shit how good I am at the video game. You just want to hear me talk, and you want to interact with me in the comment section, and all that fun stuff. Look at that guy, just, like, knifing without a care in the world. But, yeah, so that was just kind of my thing. And then I also realized that there are a lot of commentators out there who do care about that, very much so. And that's like and it's a stressful thing to think about, especially if the channel is built on those amazing gameplays, Like, that's their channel, that's their content, is getting these awesome games that people are like, holy shit, I can't believe he pulled that off, or whatever. And then, and I don't know, that's just, to me, that sounds like a very stressful way to run a YouTube channel, personally. I like being able to be lazy, play video games to have fun, and if I like something, I'll record it and I'll post it, and I'll make a goofy little video. But I don't know. I'm not like talking shit or saying these people are wrong or anything like that, or they should prioritize their channels better or anything like that. Whatever. They do what they do, and they do it well, and that's fine. That's cool. I just think, from my perspective, that would just be so fucking frustrating and stressful to have to, like, I feel like I'd have to set a schedule for when I game. And within that schedule, I'd have to create a quota, of how many good games I have to get within that time period in order to upload for the week and stuff. And that's just like, I don't know. That boggles my mind. I'm sure that's not what everyone does, but it's like I've had a couple friends who do this, and they're like, they send me a message on Skype saying they're like pissed off because they had a whole they gamed for like 4 hours straight and they didn't get a single gameplay. And I'm just like, oh yeah, that sucks, dude. I guess. I don't really care. I understand I get the frustration right there, but I don't know. That's just kind of what I realized recently. I said the word realize like 7 times already, but I apologize for that if I'm repeating myself. I didn't really think this commentary through, as I pretty much never do, because I just kind of turn on the microphone and wing it. But yeah, so I guess from now on, if I'm playing Call of Duty and I get like a gameplay that's fun, that's just fun, it doesn't even have to be good. Like sometimes I like I have the urge to post gameplays where I do horrible because I think that's funny, like getting like a retarded amount of deaths to kills in a game. That to me is funny, even if when I'm playing I'm frustrated as shit and I'm cursing up the wall and thinking about rage quitting. You know, it's to post that for me. That's kind of funny. You know. And I have no, like I said, I have no pride in my ability to play Call of Duty, so that's kind of my thing, so I don't really give a shit. And also, I haven't played Black Ops that much in the last, like, month and a half. I played a couple times with Fuzzy while he was streaming, and that's always fun, because I love Fuzzy. And I never really get frustrated playing with him. It's always when I'm, like, playing by myself or with a couple of my other friends that kind of take the game a little too seriously. But, yeah, I haven't played it in a while. For like, or at least not that much in the last couple months, and it feels really, really good. I don't know. I think I've gotten to that point where I've just seen everything that game has to offer, and I'm no longer surprised or overwhelmed by anything in that game, and therefore I don't really feel the need to keep playing it that much, even with Nazi zombies, you know? So yeah, that's my commentary for the day. Thank you very much for watching. Go ahead and post in the comments. Let me know what you think. And bears! I said it, bears. Hey guys, do me a quick favor and go check out Zychron Claw X's 100 subs video he made a few weeks ago. It's really fucking funny. I highly suggest it. He's a good guy, he's good people. Go check him out. Thanks.
Increase the size of your penis in just 2 weeks. Ah, shit.